This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, against the 18th ranked team, the LSU Tigers. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So LSU's offense is up first today. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So Texas A&M's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Aggies will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. This one will be fair caught. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? That's reeled in. It's Durham. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he keeps it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky... Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Reed. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So to avoid another punt here in the 2nd drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this 1st down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Jet sweep receiver trying to find some room. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
The defense has got to do a better job with their eyes. They are so locked in on the speedster at quarterback that they're forgetting about the jet sweep or the handoff to the outside. Losing contain, and it cost them here in a big way.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Moss. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. Jukes to get free. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Running back grabs it on a screen. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The Aggies will line up to boot it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. The short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
It's second down after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Try and muscle for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The turn starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And now from the pistol formation. Hand off to the back. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Breaks into the clear. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Grab behind the line. It's Concepcion. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. completion sets up a second down play. They're going to run the option. Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Hand off to the single back. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back to throw. It's Reed. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7.
That makes the score LSU 10, Texas A&M 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. Picks up the first, looking for more. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Hunt over the middle. It's Anderson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball in the enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Finds his man. It's Anderson. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Looks like LSU has the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
A marathon drive developing here. Play number 12 for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. There's the handoff. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Moss.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back. It's Reed. On the move now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The sure hands. It's Moss. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a shovel pass, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. QB keeper all the way. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He escapes the pocket. Putting toward the end zone. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14.
That makes the score LSU 17, Texas A&M.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to punt it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To throw, it's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.